This isn't a story for the faint of heart. This is something you feel. Close your eyes. Now. Shut out the world. Headphones, come on, find your headphones. This isn't just words on a screen, it's a heartbeat in the dark. Got them in? Good. Because what I'm about to tell you, well, let's just say you won't want to miss a single shiver. Ready? Then listen closely. The old library loomed before me, a hulking silhouette against the bruised twilight sky. I shouldn't have been there. It had been condemned years ago, declared structurally unsound and a fire hazard. But whispers like cobwebs clinging to the forgotten corners of my mind drew me in. My grandfather, a man who spun tales of the supernatural with a twinkle in his eye, had spoken of this place with a reverence reserved for the truly haunted. He claimed its walls held secrets, whispered stories from a bygone era, and housed a darkness that clung to the very air. Foolish curiosity, the bane of every inquisitive soul, gnawed at me. Ignoring the warnings tattooed on the boarded-up windows, I pried loose a loose plank, creating a makeshift entrance. The musty scent of decaying paper and forgotten memories assaulted me as I slipped inside. The air inside was thick and stagnant, sunlight barely penetrating the grime-coated windows. Dust motes danced in the shaft of light from my flashlight, revealing towering bookshelves groaning under the weight of countless forgotten volumes. Cobwebs draped everything like ghostly shrouds, and the silence was broken only by the rhythmic creak of the old building settling. As I ventured deeper, the whispers began. At first faint, like the rustling of unseen leaves, but as I pushed further, the whispers grew. A chorus of disembodied voices murmuring secrets in a language both ancient and alien. Panic clawed at my throat. My flashlight beam bounced around the room, searching for the source of the sound, but finding only empty shelves and dusty portraits with eyes that seemed to follow me. I stumbled back, nearly tripping over a toppled stack of leather-bound tomes. One of the books lay open, its yellowed pages filled with a spidery script I couldn't decipher. Curiosity overcoming fear, I reached out to turn a page. The moment my fingers brushed the brittle paper, a cold wind swept through the room, extinguishing my flashlight and plunging me into darkness. Panic seized me. Blinded and disoriented, I stumbled blindly, hands outstretched, feeling along the rough surface of a bookshelf. Suddenly, a cold, clammy hand clamped onto mine. I shrieked, wrenching my arm free and sprinting away. My heart hammered against my ribs as I ran, the whispers turning into a cacophony of shrieks and wails. Every creak of the floorboards sounded like pursuing footsteps, every shadow a monstrous creature waiting to pounce. Then a faint light flickered ahead. With renewed hope, I stumbled towards it, emerging into a small circular room tucked away in a forgotten corner of the library. In the center of the room stood a pedestal, upon which rested a single, ornately carved wooden box. A flickering candle on the pedestal cast an eerie glow, illuminating the room with dancing shadows. Drawn by an unseen force, I approached the box. Intricate carvings depicting strange symbols covered its surface, and a faint hum emanated from within. A primal urge, a curiosity that bordered on insanity, compelled me to open it. Hesitantly, I lifted the lid. A plume of pale, ethereal smoke erupted from the box, swirling around me in an otherworldly dance. And then a voice spoke, a voice that resonated in the very core of my being. "Welcome," it boomed, echoing in the confines of the room. "The vessel has finally arrived." Terror and a morbid fascination held me rooted to the spot. The smoke began to coalesce, taking the form of a translucent figure, wispy and insubstantial, yet imbued with an undeniable aura of power. "Who are you?" I croaked, my voice barely a whisper. "I," the figure replied, its voice dripping with malice, "am the voice you've been hearing. The whispers trapped within these walls for millennia. The stories locked away in these books are not mere tales, child. They are memories, echoes of a time when the veil between worlds was thin, and creatures of darkness walked the earth." The revelation hit me like a physical blow. These whispers, these stories, they were real, and now I had unwittingly released them. The figure stretched out a spectral hand, its touch like ice against my skin. "And you," it hissed, "will be the key to their return." Panic overwhelmed me. I lunged for the box, a desperate attempt to undo what I had. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't go anywhere just yet. The real chills are just getting started in part 2. But first, smash that subscribe button so you don't miss a single spooky second.